Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And finding the tight end, Hooper. The numbers in last week's game for Hooper. 5 catches, 105 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
Throwing again on second down. Murray escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Vic Beasley make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And it's complete. Hooper. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray now to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's got Hooper on the short connection, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
You got it! You got it! Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Murray going to throw. He's going to sling. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was he's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Murray now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Back to the ground on 1st down, Edmonds. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and 1, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. This one caught by Isabella. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Set, 56 yards, 154. Watch the screen.
They begin the drive with Johnson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Screen play, Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Draw play, Edmonds. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And the step will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff works on him, he'll step aside and be right back. So we got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Keyshawn Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Open man is Bourne.
Let's go, boys.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where you see the final score there. 24-16 was how that one finished. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. A touchdown the difference, 21-14, the final score. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. DeAndre Hopkins, well over 100 yards receiving, with 3 touchdown catches. In the game you're watching, it was the former #1 overall selection, Kyler Murray, who put on an absolute show. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Murray now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 3rd down, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod. From the 39, Murray, flush to his right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Murray. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. Murray now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half, 1st and 10. This is Logan. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Well, with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nazir Jones cruises in for the sack. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Keyshawn Johnson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals push further out in front. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The coaches have to love that from a corner, showing that he can do more than just play the pass.
How about his ability to diagnose that play right from the beginning? Read his keys well, realized it was going to be a run, probably from the motion of
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the 1st half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down, as close to automatic as you can get. 9 out of 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically. But it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kayvon Webster. And a big turnover there as his guy.
Set, hut. Watch him on it. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the slip.
On 1st down. It's Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Well, so much for the 1st down.
And they coulda, woulda, shoulda had a 1st down, but my English teacher's not going to be happy with this one. They didn't.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Now right gets it born. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call that a loss. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for the Seahawks, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Glendale.